Yeah, hey everybody, this is Ian from mindfulmarketplace.com. In this really quick video, I'm going to list out 8 of the features that make Podia, which is the online LMS, or one of them that we use at mindfulmarketplace.com to sell digital downloads, to sell some courses, to build our email list and community. I'm going to share 8 reasons why, or 8 Podia features actually, that I think make it the ideal online platform for you to build your brand. All right, so I have an article here that I had written for my personal blog, which is ianhollander.com. You can see here the 8. I actually have this in a PDF, but I posted it on the blog as well for the public audience who aren't getting the PDFs by email. I'm just going to read them off really quickly. Again, this is for those of you who are looking to build an online course community, sell digital downloads, create a membership, or really do anything in the service of building your brand in 2020 and beyond. All right, so I'm going to read these really quickly, and then I'm going to show you a little bit from within the Podia dashboard. And then finally, if you want to sign up with our affiliate link through mindfulmarketplace.com, just send me an email, hi@mindfulmarketplace.com, put Podia in the subject line, and I will send you a coupon or a free consultation with one of us that we can get on the phone with you or via email, help you build your online course community or digital download business in 2020. All right. So number one, there's a drop and drag, no code landing page and store front editor. If you're familiar with the no code movement, it's really kind of taking off now in the last like 6 or 9 or 12 months. Podia actually has some really, so no code being defined as you don't have to code anything. There's no HTML or CSS. You're not designing things using code. You're just basically arranging blocks, right? Or at least that's my definition. There's probably a much better official definition of the no code movement. But essentially, Podia allows you to really build some great landing pages just by rearranging blocks on a page or within your customizer. Really easy to use. I've used lots of page builders, and the one that Podia actually has built into the LMS is phenomenally easy to actually use and create really beautiful looking landing pages. All right, you have the membership, the built-in Patreon style membership system, which allows you to create a private community on Podia like a Patreon. You can restrict or protect your content, so you can essentially give a certain cohort of your community access to content that is not available to everyone else by dint of protecting it or restricting it. You can also, and I'm going to cover that number 3, which is a more recent update. You can also set your membership posts as public, right? Which now effectively turns your Podia store into a blog or a website or just a standard kind of all-in-one solution for your front-facing brand, blog, and business. All right, so you can set your content either protected or public, and I'll show you that on my own or our own community. Number 4, Reefer Madness, which is just you can create your affiliate program where you can allow your students, subscribers, fans, and followers to refer in an incentivized way other folks to buy courses, to sign up for services, and this is really a phenomenal way of turning your audience into evangelists for what it is that you're building. All right, number 5, email marketing automation and newsletter functionality. So you can do both, drip emails, so sequential emails that are triggered by virtue of a user action, as well as like broadcast or, kind of one-off emails where you're just sending an update that may be time sensitive, or it may be a certain day of the week that you send it out every week or every month, et cetera, et cetera. You can do both of those things using Podia and that's built in. So you're not paying extra money like you would with, MailChimp or ConvertKit or something like that. I would also offer that I don't think that Podia's email functionality is quite as sophisticated as some of those other platforms, I think you're probably going to get more using something like a ConvertKit, but you don't need it. I mean, a Podia, at least for us, we have a fairly large list, does everything that we needed to do, to both send email drip campaigns as well as newsletters. The other thing that I would say that people don't think about, but is really true, is that you can actually teach your courses also via drip, right? So you can just you can create a course and teach it through email. These like mini courses that were popular a decade ago, you can still do that. It's still a very effective way of teaching material, right? So lesson 1 goes out on Monday, lesson 2 goes out on Tuesday, or said differently, lesson 1 goes out the day that someone signs up for something or the moment they opt into your course, and lesson 2 goes out on day 2 and lesson 3. And it's this evergreen process, which is really helpful. All right, number 6, and again, I'm not covering all these in a ton of detail. I'm just going to give you the broad stroke 8 feature set overview. All right, you can chat with your customers. Really cool. I mean, this is something brand new. They just rolled this out. I'm recording this in February of 2020. I think it's the 10th today. This is a few months old. Really, I mean, it's like if you're using Intercom or any of these other Drift or any of these other sorts of chat, bots or whatever, chat, whatever the right, chat. Yeah, I guess a chat bot, but you can now do that. I would argue that Intercom probably doesn't call their thing a chatbot, but essentially it allows you to interact with your clients, your customers, your community in a chat messaging sort of way, which is built in natively to the platform rather than using some kind of external service, which most folks do, using some kind of external chat functionality that they're paying for elsewhere, or they have to integrate with their LMS of choice. Podia has that built in. All right, you can also, number 7, create pages about me, FAQs, policies, landing pages that aren't associated with your store. So you can essentially create, you can test ad campaigns like on Facebook, which is something that we're doing, right? You can just create a page that's not selling a course, but that's just an article page that you're driving traffic to, let's say as part of a Facebook content marketing campaign, which is really, really a smart way of using, again, your Podia store as an all-in-one solution for everything that you're doing in the front-facing world with your brand and business. All right, number 8, you can create urgency offers, coupon discount codes, one-off sales, promotions, et cetera, Really, you can offer specific dollar discounts or a percentage off. You can do some really cool things. I think there are even lots of cool things you can do that I don't even know about yet. I haven't really explored this beyond the very rudimentary functionality that's offered. So I think you can offer certain people discounts and percentages off that aren't applicable to other people. So you can really get hyper segmented in terms of how you are parsing out your discounts and coupons using Podia. It's really cool. Again, and for the amount of money you're spending for this one tool, it's really a brand business changing experience for anyone who wants to do all of these things under one umbrella in a really smooth and pretty sexy system. All right, or a piece of software. So all this stuff you can see here are the products, here are your memberships, here's the messaging, which is the chat stuff. Here are the coupons, emails, customers, affiliates, sales. You have all this different back end stuff. If you go to memberships, for an example, this is like the posts, right? You get these really, kind of good analytics as well. Here's my most popular post, 25 comments, 155 likes, 4281 total views. And this is a post on how to 10x your Facebook ads for only $1 a day. And then you can you can see here I have 124 posts. Now, I'm not going to go through all these because there's some private stuff here for our community that probably is not appropriate for me to share publicly. And I've gotten admonished on that in the past from some folks who are partnering with me on this platform. So I'm not going to do that this time. But all this stuff, you can manage, from here. Here's the editor where you can really change the way you can just turn things, you can just drop and drag things around, as you can see. and you're just changing this is the live look when I save this at what our page, this particular membership page looks like, which in this case, you can see if I drag the posts and plans to the top, you'll see that at the top. It's just really cool, really easy to use, and really highly recommended. All right, so there is Podia for you, 8 reasons or 8 features that will change the way you teach. And if you're interested in signing up for Podia, again, use our affiliate link below, and that entitles you to a free consultation with either me or one of several other people on our platform that I can direct you to. Okie doke. Hope this helps. And if you have any questions, as always, feel free to ask. Thanks.